Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Ray. We have a video today from Man Reacts.
You know, I'm not mad men are cheaters, and I'm not mad that they're liars, and I'm not mad they wear bedazzled clothes, and I'm not mad that they got a million other bitches. I'm not mad they're gay. I'm mad that they don't pay tuition no more. They don't buy salons, they don't buy houses, they don't buy cars. The real life shit. They don't do that.
There's plenty of men with nice cars. I think there's way more men with nice cars than there are women with actual cars.
That no more. You go to the club, they just standing around looking like bad bitches all night. Telling the cameraman bring the ring.
So they look like bad bitches. I guess I'm a bad bitch.
Like so they could flick up with their homeboys. Like what? That's some money. Pay some rent. Like, yeah, it really grinds my gears because
she's a broke, dusty, musty, crusty, and she needs your money.
You want to have a million other bitches, but you mean to tell me all these bitches raggedy? All these bitches look a mess. All of them. Bitch, you want to look like the bad bitch.
Girl, fix your edges. We can see them edges. You ain't a bad bitch with these edges. Just saying.
You want to go by this. You want to go by that. And granted, this your money. It's your money. But, you know, the niggas back in the days, they didn't give a fuck what they look like. Bitch, they bitches and they kids put on for them. Tell me I'm lying.
Just a bird being a bird. We have better things to do with our money than give it to a woman who thinks our hard-earned money is the bare minimum.
What do we call them? Chicken heads?
Go and meet your dad to invest in you.
Okay, y'all. So something I have noticed.
Okay, mentioning chicken head. So when I dated a woman, she mistaken chicken head for bird brain, right? She was like, "Oh, I'm such a chicken head," and I'm just like, "What?" Saying it, I was like, it was just like a normal conversation because it was on our first date, and this was years ago, and she said something, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not that smart. I'm just a chicken head," and I'm like, "Chicken head?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm not smart. I'm a chicken head." She repeated it multiple times to me, and I'm just like, "Do you know what chicken head means?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm like dumb. Like I have a brain of a chicken." And I'm like, "No, that would be bird brain. Chicken head would be a person that does this constantly on men's cock."
That's been on my mind lately. Is I live in Dallas. It might be different in other cities, but just what I've noticed going out in the past year is men do not buy drinks for women out here. Like, and it might be different for other girls. Maybe I'm not that girl.
I'll give you my one example that I bought a drink for. I was at BJ's with my best friend, George. And it was after the divorce and everything. And we were just having pizza and bazookies. And me having a root beer and then him having a blonde. I don't drink, guys, even though we go to BJ's. I like BJ's' root beer, though. Their root beer is pretty fucking good. And there was this like group of like two women like sitting across from us in the bar area of BJ's. And she kept looking over at me. And I was just like, Kept looking. They kept smiling, giggling at each other. And I was like, you know what? I've never done this, but I think this might actually work this time. Let me buy her a drink. Let me send her a drink over there. Sent the drink over. As soon as I sent the drink over, the friend of the one that likes me and then the one I was kind of attracted to, she was like, "She likes you. Yeah, come on over. Sit with us." And it all worked out. I took her home that day, or took her home that night. That was the only time I've ever bought a woman a drink that I never knew. Like if I took a woman out to like maybe the bar or something, of course I'm gonna buy her a drink, but this was just a random stranger while I was eating with my friend that I bought a drink. That's the first time and it worked out. Do I think it works out every time? Fuck no. I was one of one and I'm okay with that record.
But in the years I've been going out, I've only ever had one man offer to buy me a drink. Ever. And it's like, y'all can make conversation with me at the bar, but don't offer to buy me a drink. Like, what's up, babe? What's going on?
Is the cost of conversation a drink?
No more drinks until cooking and cleaning take place. If you're going to cancel traditional roles, then chivalry
financially
has to go
celibate.
with them. The patriarchy gave birth to chivalry. We're all equally able to afford drinks now.
Some of the most foul and ugliest men do not want to spend money on women. They will claim that a woman is a gold digger. God forbid for wanting a gentleman to like get her a glass of wine or get her a nice little dinner or something cutesy when you're spending time with her. God forbid.
Getting her something cutesy when you're spending time with her. So just a free gift just because she's there. Right.
A woman wants to be with a provider. But I'm telling you right now, the guys that complain about actually having to spend some money on a woman, they're always ugly. Something's going on with them where they like know they're ugly and they cannot stand like knowing they have to pay for a woman because they think like maybe that's all they have to offer, which is not true. Women do not just look at you and think to themselves like, oh, I only want to use you for money.
Call us ugly, call us sassy, call us princesses. As long as it doesn't reduce the zeros in our bank accounts, we're good. They think they can shame us into spending money on them. A woman can dream.
Oh, I'm broke. I like being broke. To you.
Where are the men who send you money for no reason? Because I feel like years ago, when I was posting on Instagram every day, I would be posting, you know, my summer outfits and, you know, have my flip-flops and my toes were out. Guys were literally DMing me and be like, oh, how much money can I send you for some feet pictures? So I would literally screenshot my feet from that same exact picture and then zoom in and then send it to them. And they'd be like, okay, here's $50. You know, $50 here, $50 there. I was making money when I didn't even need money back then. And now that I actually need money, those guys have just disappeared. That's how you know the freaking economy is bad, okay? Men aren't sending money for weird-ass reasons. We're not finding money on the ground anymore, you know? So that's how you know we're all struggling out here.
We're struggling because men stopped giving us free money and attention. Oh.
Where are the women who don't think more highly of themselves than they should and live in the real world? I don't think they exist anymore.
This man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill? If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women right now.
No, women are just struggling. That's why we bring it up on the internet. Why are you guys all struggling?
You need to be focusing on yourself and getting your life together so that that doesn't bother you.
I genuinely lost some brain cells listening to this. These women are always treating dating like some sort of poverty alleviation scheme. Clock in and start being the independent lady that you are.
One of the fastest way that I block men and I test men is I tell them I'm at the nail salon. And if they ask me what color I'm getting, cool. If they don't say how much is it, or what's your Cash App, or what's your Zelle, so I can cover the cost, you're blocked. You're blocked. Because at that point, you're a taker. And men like that, they love to say, okay, text me a picture of your nails when you get it done. Sorry, Buki.
We only ask you that because we know you want us to ask you that. We don't give a fuck about looking at your fucking raptor claws.
You're already added to the block list by saying that. You as a man are supposed to be a provider, meaning that you provide. Why are you asking me to send me a picture of the nails done? If I don't pay for it, how am I going to send you a picture? Block those men.
You're calling them a taker while being the taker yourself. A provider provides for their family. You're not their family. You're just some random beggar at this point. You're doing those men a huge favor.
The quickest way to tell if a man is broke is simply tell him you're hungry, and if he says anything other than what's your Cash App, what's your Zelle, or what you want, I got it, he's broke, he's not having it, and he will...
How are we broke if we're expected to feed grown women? So the bums asking for our money are normal, but men are somehow inadequate for not...
Always begging. Can't even pay for their own food, let alone anything else.
Playing their game. Makes zero sense.
I'm surprised women are so damn overweight. Like with them begging for food and begging for money and begging for men to take them out for dinner all the time, you would think they'd be skinny or something.
Thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, it's just the end of a world that you have with one girl.
Those female social media influencers have clouded their brains with delusional expectations. They think there's a mystery man somewhere looking for them so he can pay all their bills.
When the bill came, this dude didn't even make a motion to get the bill. I ended up paying for the bill. I had to come up a $20 bill, and I paid for it. He was like, yo, don't worry about it. I'll cash app you later. I'm still waiting for my cash app. Who pays?
Complaining on camera about paying a $20 bill is really wild. If you're broke, just say that. Drizzle, drizzle.
It never ceases to amaze me how many broke men I meet while dating. The amount of broke men who are...
Yeah, because you're broke yourself. Women always forget. You are what you attract. If most of the men that you're attracting are broke, maybe you're broke.
Dating, your focus should be on getting a better job, going to school, getting your money up. Your financial plan is instead coming up on a woman with money. I don't like that.
Do all that and she's still gonna cheat on you with a bum who has no job and no car.
Dating in Marbella definitely is ranked lobbies. All the girls here are trying to finesse dudes for free drinks, free dinners, free everything basically. They're all here on holiday and don't want to pay for anything. So yeah, if you're a guy with no experience, definitely don't come to a place like this or Miami, Dubai and stuff like that. You're just gonna get mauled like a normal dude. I got invited to dinner last night. Would have just went to the dinner, but I knew, okay, she's at an expensive restaurant. She invites me at like 12 a.m. She wants me to go there and pay for her shit. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna fucking do that. But a normal dude with no experience would have went there and would have woken up with $1,000 less and wouldn't even have gotten anything for it.
They think just being pretty is the ultimate solution to getting things. I'm happy a lot of men are seeing through all their BS tactics. These broke women can't finesse us anymore.
But the moment that man stops paying for you is the moment he stops liking you. Let's talk about it. It was like weekend 2 of this guy and I hanging out, and I will never forget, we are in the line of Chick-fil-A and he like lets me order first, but he's like keeping the distance, so I just pulled out my debit card and paid for my meal. And that's when I realized that the energy had shifted. Prior to that, he was paying for all of our meals, he was pursuing me, he was like trying to impress me and date me. In that moment of me paying for my...
She tried to friend zone him into being a debit card, and he wasn't having it. After 2 weeks, he realized she was using him, and he wasn't getting anything in return.
Let me tell y'all why it's so hard for me to date. It is so hard for me to date because I can literally do so much for myself. Like, I'm so independent, y'all. I can take care of myself. I can buy myself whatever I want. I can go buy a new car if I wanted to, bitch. I can do so much for myself, okay? When a man come into my life and think he not finna do shit for me, that's where it goes wrong every single time. Because why would you think I'm finna settle for the bare minimum? And I don't even give the bare minimum to myself. Bitch, I buy myself flowers. I spoil myself. I buy my own clothes, shoes, food, everything.
So again, being a fucking adult. They act like being an adult is just so hard and just pampering myself because I pay my own bills. Yeah, everybody does that. It's not pampering yourself.
Bitch, why would you think you're gonna come into my life and give me the bare minimum? And think
because you barely give yourself the bare minimum.
I'm supposed to accept that. See, the problem is some of these men, they would hate to see a woman on top. They would hate to see a woman flourishing and getting more. Like, they don't like the fact that a woman could get more than what they could do for themselves. Like, baby, I don't need a man to take care of me. He never gave bum. I'm not a bum, baby. I take care of myself. But if you're in my life and I'm laying in the bed with you, you're gonna take care of me. You're gonna do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna sit there and lay down.
Man, the ghetto-ness and just the attitude and entitlement. You better take care of me.
I'm with somebody who wouldn't even pay my fucking bills, and that's just me.
As a man who can do all those things for himself, what does he get from dating you? An extra bill? That's a bad investment.
If a man does not spend money on me, there is no point. I do not continue the relationship. There is absolutely no purpose that man serves in my life. And the standard is so easy to uphold because either men act right and start spending money on you and take you seriously, or you literally just go get another man. There are so many men. Like, I don't think men understand like the options.
Oh, keep going. Wait until 5-10 more years and then we'll see where you're at.
They're freaking endless. If you don't act right, Jim, Tim, and Billy Bob Joe will.
Here they go, begging shamelessly again. If this were true, most women wouldn't be complaining and would already be with that man. You're not even qualified to make these demands.
Okay, so I just seen a video on my For You page. The creator's video, who I seen, his name was John Cannon 2.0. Now, he was green screening another woman's video where the woman said, these men want to take you out like on a trip. They want to take you on a trip. And she was like, pay a fucking bill first. Like, no, I don't want to go to Miami. pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? And so he green screened the video talking about broke women is hard to love, like avoid broke women. Okay. Yeah, John Cannon, I'm going to tag you below because I disagree. You know, as far as being a broke woman, I can't relate. I'm not rich, but
You sure? You sure about that? I think you can relate.
I work 2 jobs and blah, blah, blah. Still, if a nigga talking about, let me take you on a trip, I'm going to do the same thing as that woman said, pay a bill. Going on that trip won't help nothing I got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I got lights, water, gas, mortgage. I got 2 cars, nigga. I would rather you put money down on a bill that I need. That trip is...
How is paying a bill going to help me enjoy myself? The trip is for us to enjoy, and we both benefit from it. These birds don't care about you at all. All they care about is themselves. Being single just keeps looking like the best decision.
Me.
Men that think that women use them for free dinners on dates, allow me. We still have to suffer through your company for 2 hours for a free frickin' steak.
We do too. You guys are way more insufferable than we are.
You think that we want to do that? Any woman who has employment can pay for their own dinner, okay? And so most women, not all, but most, worth their salt, are going to think, would I rather sit at home, have Chick-fil-A with myself, Netflix, hee hee ha ha, and enjoy my company, or sit with a man I don't want to be with for 2 hours for a free steak? I know which one I'm choosing, and it ain't the steak.
Thank you for staying home. The peace and quiet of not having to listen to your voice.
She makes it seem like it's a negative for us that she denied us from using us for free steak.
This is unmatched, so we appreciate you. If the dinner means nothing to you, then pay for the dinner.
I will never understand why men are so mad about the society they created. Yes, being a provider also means providing financially as well. If my value exponentially drops the day I turn 30 based on your society, and I'm not compensated for the years I step away from work to be a mother, then better fucking believe you need to go to work and you need to pay these bills. For the record, misogyny hurts us all, but don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Even
nobody's mad.
If you go to the woods with the bear, the rules of nature are still going to apply. Work together to survive or struggle alone. These women can't survive a day with Mr. Bear.
If you are married, or if you have a boyfriend, or you have a situation or whatever it is, you should not be working. There is no reason for you to have a job because the man should be the one providing for your household or providing for you. He should be paying all the bills. You don't need to work. Stop letting these men think that you have to go 50-50 on things. Stop letting...
I would love it that women follow her advice to the T and then just keep being miserable and end up with cats. It's fine. Your ideology will just die off. The people that have good ideology, that have kids and instill those ideology to their kids, those are going to keep moving forward.
These men think that you have to do this, you have to do that. You don't have to do shit. A man's job is to provide for the house, is to provide for his woman. So if you're his wife, if you're his girlfriend, if you're his fiance, you should not be working. You need to quit your job right now. I have been with my husband for 7 years and have not worked a day in my life. The day that he makes me pay a bill is the day that he will get served divorce papers. A woman's job is to stay home, not to provide for her household. That's what a man is for. If your man is making you go 50-50 on bills, then you need a new man. A real man doesn't need your money and doesn't need your help.
Divorce papers are looking like a blessing at this point. A man's job is to provide. What is a woman's job in 2026?
All right, then do bad and all by yourself. I'll do it myself too.
All right, I don't care how weird or thirsty I look. I am I'm actively trying to find my husband, okay? I don't care who be like, she been saying that, but I don't care. I don't give a damn, okay? And I'm about to tell y'all what I'm looking for. And I ain't about to be sugarcoating it no more, all right? I have to have a man who is single, for one. Number one, single, okay? Not saying you single, lying and all of this like that. Not a man who, if somebody see us out, they gonna be walking up talking about some damn, and who is that? You know what I'm saying? No. I mean single, okay? This is who I want to date, all right? So, next, number 2, boy, you got to have a couple of dollars. Okay, I'm not saying you got to be rich. Would I like to have me a nice rich man? Of course, who wouldn't want to have them? And wouldn't you love to have you a nice rich woman? But you don't have to be rich, baby. You ain't got to be rich, but you got to have something. You got to be able to take me outside. Only you. I don't give a damn if I got it or not. I want you to take me outside on you. All right? I need to go on a couple of trips a year. All right? I need to go on a couple of trips, and sometimes I might want to...
Again, they've never done this for themselves or anything, but all of a sudden with you, they need a couple.
Kids to go. You know, if you got young people, I need them to be able to go too. We need to bond as a family, and that's all on you. You know, now I don't know if you got to be rich to make that happen, or you good at, you know, budgeting and, you know, getting little deals here and there, but whatever you do, get me on my trips, okay? That's number...
I was out at number 2. Double it and give it to the next person. The aggressive tone lost me.
Like, what is going on with men? Like, men don't put money to the side to take girls. Single men don't put money to the side for girls no more. You gotta charge that shit to the fucking game.
Have you tried applying for a job? No sane man is putting money to the side to take care of a woman who openly says she hates men. And
women are cooked! Men, save your money. Keep protecting it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time.